What is going on guys, 2.0 here, and in today's video we're going to be going through the new changes and features added to Destiny with the most recent update. So there are a bunch of them to get through, so let's get started. So the first one we'll take a look at is the new startup screen. We now have the Rise of Iron logo here, and finally some new background music. Take a listen. So that's great, lots of people were really tired of the Taken King music, so now we finally have a different soundtrack to listen to every time we load up the game, and personally I think it is a very nice improvement, as well as the added visuals there. Then if we get to the director screen, the first thing you'll notice is the new Rise of Iron cinematic trailer. You can't watch it yet unfortunately, but I'm sure that will become available sometime soon. More changes to the director. If you open up the Earth section here, you will now see that they have added in the Plaguelands and Felwinter Peak. Obviously you can't do any content there, but they have implemented that already. Next up, when you check out your character's gear for the first time after downloading the update, you'll be greeted with all these annoying upgrade notifiers. Quick tip though, to get rid of these you don't need to go over each individual upgrade on each item. Just inspect the gear and return straight to your character and they will all disappear. You do still need to go through each item, but it will make doing this a little bit faster. You may also get this message on screen here that basically says that in-game clan features have been temporarily disabled. So for now, your clan name and clan tag will not display on your emblem. The backdrop of your character screen has now changed as well. We have seen this new blue backdrop in reveal streams before, but it is now in the full version of the game. Changes to the UI now. The roster page has the clan section implemented, but because the clan features have been disabled for now, we cannot make any use of this section just yet. And the privacy settings has had a bit of a redesign too. The progress page has been changed up drastically, so we now have the record books on the side as well as a new Year 3 Rise of Iron record book, but we cannot unlock this yet for obvious reasons, but still cool to take a look at that. Bounties are now on the bottom again with the quest section above those, and then your vendor ranks are now displayed on the right hand side. This is going to take a bit of getting used to, but nothing to worry about there. And then lastly, for the UI changes, the inventory page now has space for 12 ornaments to be stored as well. Speaking of ornaments, you can now preview all the weapons with their specific ornaments active. A few nice ones to mention are the Gold Truth and the pink or blue Telesto. These look absolutely amazing. Something I was a little disappointed about though, if we return to the bounties, any Iron Banner bounties you had have been deleted. I was saving the weeklies just to restock my legendary marks quickly in the Rise of Iron, as if you had all the weeklies complete, you would get 75 legendary marks for each character, but these have been removed. I had a feeling they might do this, as they did say they are changing up the way Iron Banner leveling works, and in doing that, changing the bounties, but it was worth a try, not too big of a deal. Tier 12 builds are now much harder to get, as if it wasn't difficult enough already. Intellect, discipline and strength stats on gear has been toned down slightly in preparation for the Rise of Iron, and this has resulted in me going from being so close to a tier 12 build to now just a tier 9, but I'm sure if I play around with some gear I could quite easily get this back up to at least 11. So this is a bit of a shame, more so for those players who grinded to get their tier 12 builds, but keep the gear and infuse it up when the light level is increased and you should get your tier 12 build back. It had to happen though guys, otherwise everyone would be running around with tier 12 or even tier 13 builds in the Rise of Iron, and then people would complain even more about this happening. Going from that to something that a lot of people will be very happy about, the gunsmith is now selling armor materials. You'll get 5 for 250 glimmer, the same rate you buy weapon parts from him. There is a vendor in Felwinter Peak that will be selling these as well, but looks like we now have the ability to buy them sooner than we initially thought. We also have 4 new shaders in the kiosk to preview, the first of which is the Ointment, Stolen Chalice, Barrier Ethos and Sparkle Pony, by far the best name for any shader in Destiny right now. These are all listed to be bought from Eva Levante, but unfortunately she doesn't have any of them for sale right now. They might be available before the Rise of Iron though, we will just have to wait and see. Staying on the topic of shaders, class items will now change with your shader again. This is something that a lot of people have been asking for a really long time now, so there's another thing to tick off the list. Getting near the end now, but in my opinion, the most exciting. New information about exotics. Exotic engrams have been dropping at higher light levels than the current max light level of 335, but for some reason, it only seems to be leg engrams. I tested this and opened up one of my engrams that I'd saved, and sure enough, I got the Radiant Dance Machines at 337. You can equip them and they increase your progress towards your next light level, but from what I have heard, it only works with the leg engrams, so don't go opening them all just yet. And then lastly, you can get the new exotic sidearm called the Trespasser. People have been getting this from special engrams that they had saved, so yes, old engrams that you've earned from weeks ago can decrypt into this new sidearm. The perks on it are the weapon fires bursts of bullets with deadly accuracy, and reloading after a kill causes the next burst to be a longer and more powerful burst. Sounds really strong, but the more powerful burst doesn't last long. So essentially this sidearm is a 3-round burst weapon, but if you get a kill with it and then reload, the next time you fire the weapon, it will fire off 6 more powerful shots in that one burst. This will only last 5 seconds though, so if you don't fire any shots within those 5 seconds, the more powerful burst will no longer be active, and you'll need to get a kill and reload again to reactivate it. And if you do fire before the 5 seconds is up, it is only that first burst that will shoot more bullets, so it doesn't seem like it will be anything too strong in the Crucible, but absolutely insane that it is dropping already. Bungie have confirmed that this isn't a bug either. They wanted us to be able to get the Trespasser now. As for the fact that leg engrams can be over 335 light though, that seems strange and I haven't seen them comment on that just yet. But that is everything that I've seen so far that has changed along with this new update, as well as the weapon rebalancing that Bungie posted yesterday, and the trophies or achievements list, which I covered in yesterday's video. I'll leave a link in the description to that if you still haven't checked it out. If you've noticed anything else that's changed, let me know down below in the comments, but that is going to bring us to the end of the video, guys. So if you did enjoy it, please leave a like, as it really does help the channel out. Follow me on Twitter, the link will be in the description. Subscribe if you're new around here, as I do upload daily Destiny videos. There'll be a ton of videos uploaded when the Rise of Iron is released. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.